guys, so today I'm going to be filming a first impression on this foundation, the Wet n Wild PHOTOFOCUS foundation. I've been hearing so many great things about this, and actually my friend Ashley Gaudio, who also has a makeup channel, she actually featured this in her makeup tutorial and it looked great on her, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna leave her channel linked below. She has really great videos. She just started her channel like, I want to say like a week ago or so, so she only has a few up, but so far the ones that she does have are amazing and I'm so excited for more, so I'm gonna leave her channel link down below so you guys check that out. So this is the foundation first impression of this foundation. So let's just get started. I think I'm gonna go in with both sponge and the brush. I'm sorry about this lighting, guys. I just want to do a side-by-side comparison real quick. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, which they're very close. If anything, this one is just a little bit more pink. It comes with a little spatula applicator. I mean, I would prefer a pump. Like, if you can put this on, just put a pump on. So I think what I'm going to do, let's see. I think I'm going to try a brush on this side. God, I'm scared. I have not used I can't talk today. I have not used a brush for my foundation since like years ago. Ever since I got the Real Technique sponge, or any type of beauty sponge really, I think I put like way too much on. But they're really thin, so. And I do have to say right off the bat, this does have like a paint smell. Right off the bat, I'm not loving how it's applying with the brush. I feel like you can definitely see more of like your facial texture with a brush, meaning I'm seeing like all my hair, like peach fuzz right over here. I think I'm just gonna go in on this side and kind of blend it out with my beauty sponge. I actually just got this beauty sponge from Eco Tools, and so far I really like it. It already looks 10 times better now that I'm going over it with the sponge, because it's a little damp, so it's just making it look a little bit more skin-like. But right off the bat, it was really easy to blend out, and it matches me really, really well, and it feels lightweight on my skin. So 3 things that are very important to me. So now I'm going to take the same amount on the other side, and I did shake this before I put it on. I'm going to take the same amount on that side and just apply that all over my face. So right away with the sponge, I can tell you that if you're applying this with the sponge, it's going to look a little bit more dewy. It's definitely going to be a little bit more dewy than with the brush. The brush kind of made it really matte, but the coverage almost looks better like around here. I feel like when you use a brush, because you're like swirling it all over, it kind of like moves the product, and with some foundation it just kind of moves them, whereas when you use a beauty blender, you're literally just like pouncing it on your face. So far though, it looks really good. It actually is looking a lot like my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, but a little bit more coverage and a little bit more like foundation-y. Like, not to the point where like it's like horrible, but if you looked up close at your skin, like you can definitely tell you're wearing, like you can tell you're wearing makeup, but it's not bad at all, I don't think. It's just clinging to like certain hairs on my face or where I have some texture, you know, but it's not horrible. So, and it is kind of settling into my fine lines on my forehead, but most foundations do that. And before that started happening, I didn't think I had wrinkles on my forehead, but yeah, I guess I do. So, but then I just blended them out with the beauty sponge. Now they're gone. So, wow, right off the bat though, I actually really like this. And it's not tacky on the side. It's a tiny bit tacky on the side. Maybe because of the sponge and the wetness. I'll show you up close if I can. I don't know how well, but this pimple on my chin was like so red. And I mean, you can still kind of see it coming through, but nothing horrible. So I actually really like it. I wouldn't say this is full coverage, but it's definitely like a medium to full. For today, I actually don't think I'm gonna go in with another layer, but I've heard that this is very buildable. So if you wanted to wear this and build it up and do a second layer, I don't think you'd have a problem. I just wouldn't do it with a brush. So for this foundation, I don't recommend a brush. I guess this is going to be a first impressions too of the concealer because I haven't really used this yet. We're going to go in with this concealer. I'm going to go under the eyes with it. Now, this concealer is kind of dark. You guys probably won't be able to see that in the video. I mean, it looks like it matches me, but it is a little bit dark with my Real Technique sponge. The concealer actually covered up my redness on my eyelid, and the darkness that I do have under my eyes is pretty much completely gone. I'm just gonna take a brush like this, dip it in my, what's this called? Airspun, Coty Airspun powder, and just put that all under my eyes. So soon, you guys, I'm probably gonna have a tutorial for my everyday look, or you know, whatever. I think I'm just gonna do my everyday look because I feel like that's just gonna be easiest. I never did a makeup really tutorial before, so that'd be exciting for me. Okay, hey guys, I'm back with my full face of makeup on. I'm actually gonna be putting this look in a video coming probably after this one, so yeah. But I am very impressed with this foundation, let me tell you. It's not transferring when I touch it, and I didn't set it at all. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's not oily, and it didn't oxidize on me, which is amazing. Let me get more close to the light. Yeah, I mean, it didn't oxidize on me. That's my bronzer and my blush. That didn't oxidize. See, it matches. My pimple, you know, is kind of coming through, but it was such a big pimple that, like, what are you gonna do, you know? But it didn't oxidize, and it just looks really, really good. So I'm actually really impressed with this foundation right now. I feel like I always say this in every video, but it's really late in the day right now. It's like 4 o'clock because I did work earlier and I got out and then I started filming. So I'm gonna try to leave this foundation on for as long as I can, but right now I actually really like it. And I have very few foundations that I feel like are okay to like not set, you know, but I feel like this foundation, like, I didn't set it and I feel like it absolutely looks gorgeous. So let me know what you guys think, and I will probably just be doing one check-in right before I take my makeup off because I'm probably only gonna have this on for 4 to 5 hours. So, but I pretty much can tell you that I like it. It doesn't oxidize, it doesn't feel heavy. It pretty much covers everything. You can definitely get it to full coverage. I think if I did 2 layers, honestly, I think if I did 2 layers of this, I think it would have been too much. So right now, with everything on my face, I would say it's full coverage because I did do the concealer and stuff like that. Yeah, that's that. So I will check back in with you guys once more before I take this makeup off. My thoughts right now is I really do like it. And for only $5.99, I mean, how can you go wrong? So I will see you guys at the end of the night. Hi guys, so this is my last check-in. Unfortunately, it is 8:30 now and I'm losing the daylight, which is why I'm standing outside so you guys can see what this foundation, you know, actually looks like in the daylight. So it is 8:30 and I've had this foundation on now for almost 5 hours, because I put it on around 4. So almost 5 hours. It'll be 5 hours at 9. So my thoughts on this though have not changed at all. I am really, really impressed with this. I am getting like just a tiny bit oily around my nose and everything, which I normally do, but for me not setting this, it has held up really, really well. I haven't really been doing much though. I've just kind of been hanging out around my house, editing a few videos that I'm gonna post and stuff like that, so I haven't been outside like sweating or anything, so I can't really say how it's gonna wear throughout those, but I wanted to give you guys like a close-up of what this is looking like, if you guys can see. It's not breaking up weird any. I was laying on my chin a little bit. Well, when I like lay down, when I edit, I'm like this, so it rubbed off kind of there, but that I was expecting. So you can see that side. My forehead looks fine. It's kind of in my forehead lines, but not a lot at all. My blush, bronzer, and highlight is still on, so that's really good. And yeah, so I really, really like it, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. So I'm really still impressed with this foundation. By the time I upload this though, I will probably have worn this foundation at least, I want to say at least 3 or 4 other times, because I'm going to try to wear it to work when I am sweating and I'm working, and you know, and see how it wears throughout the day. So yeah, that's that. And so when I wear the foundation again, I will put it in the description box what I thought about it, so that way you guys know when I wear it again what I think about it. But right now I really do like it. I'm really glad that I purchased this. Like I said, it's only $5.99, so it's well worth the money. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really like doing these first impressions for you guys. Like I said, if there's anything you want me to do differently, or do you want me to do more of, or whatever, I'm sorry for the last 2 first impressions. I really haven't been getting that many check-ins done, but you know, I'm gonna try to be better about that next time. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.